Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here we go!
Yes, here we go. Here we go, Cowboys Nation. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube. Place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotion about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7. Y'all know what it is. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about this victory and what it means for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say. Got some people coming up in the chats. Going on, everybody. Saying to the max is in the building. Amethyst in the building. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this going on. Yeah, I said your name right. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's go.
And I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
Yo. What's going on, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube, the place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know if y'all DC for life, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to what we do. We got past our goal, Cowboys Nation. We got past our goal of 5K, but you know what that means. It's on to 10. So that's what we do. If you got somebody who likes the Dallas Cowboys, go ahead and share this content and, get the word out so we could get even more Angry Cowboys fans in here to represent the Dallas Cowboys with class and dignity. I love seeing you guys. Even after a loss, I love seeing you guys. But I definitely love seeing y'all guys after a win. Yes, how about them Cowboys? And I can only start this live with Jimmy Johnson because that's the type of energy that we're bringing over here. How about them Cowboys? Yes, so you know how I start out these things. I always got to start them out with checking with y'all, see how y'all doing after this victory against the Washington Commanders. So let's go ahead and check out the chat before I get into my little spiel here. All right. Y'all see me going up right there? Yeah, Cruiser Cruise in the building. Force Calibration is in the house. Yeah. Amethyst, hey, what's going on? See. I had to take the time. I sound like a dummy on here. She's like, it's like the crystal. I'm like, oh, I ain't never heard of the crystal. I got it now. Carlito Cash, what's going on? D is in the building. Send to the max. My partner, my homie. Yeah, Ty, what's going on? Michael, what's going on? Zero Hope is in the building. All right. Yeah, we jumping off here. All right, let's see. Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine Spencer in the building. What's going on? I'll give you a wave. What's happening? All right. Yeah, we got some regulars in the building. Let's see what y'all got to say real quick. All right, Cruiser Cruise. We lost to the Cardinals with multiple starters out. We lost to the 49ers and the Bills with bad play calling and secondary giving too much cushion. We got robbed from the Eagles and the Dolphins in the Dolphins game. Yeah, we did. Which, what you're saying and what I'm saying is, like you said in your next one, you said you don't see a problem with us beating any of them. I don't see that either. Like the way we playing, and I know Washington was a tomato can or whatever, but we should have left that game high. Like ready to go for the playoffs. I don't care who we were playing. Went out there and did the thing. Yeah. All right, Amethyst, I was one score off from calling the final score. Yeah, I was over here like, oh man, it could really be 35-17 if Washington score. At one point, I was like, Washington, come on, score. Oh, man, but we got what we have been looking for. And so, real quick, let me go through this chat real quick and just, yeah, we got some, here we goes. Yeah, here we go. CD should be an MVP candidate. Zero Hope, you're absolutely right. CD should be a candidate, as well as Dak Prescott should be at the top of the candidacy. He should be a real contender for this MVP award. I mean, just the way he looked out there today. Yes, he threw that interception, but it was batted at the line of scrimmage, and that really, it wasn't on him. He could have got it over his hand, but unfortunately he did it, got batted, and interception. But I really think Dak kind of bolstered his argument, even with the game against the Washington Commanders. 4 touchdowns? 4 touchdowns? But we're going to get into that. All right. That was a total team victory. All 3 phases hit. Carlito Cash, you are absolutely right. And I'm definitely going to get to that in my little breakdown of the offensive defense. Sports Caliber, Angry Cowboy Fan. Haha, for sure. I already know. Hey. Yeah. Especially since everyone would put Tyreek over. They better not put Tyreek over Dak. They better not put, I mean, Lamar Jackson sat out the game. And the last game that he did play, you know, he was kind of stat padding at the end. When it was time to pull Dak out, they pulled Dak out. Like, I don't care if you got 300 yards or if you got 3 yards, you coming out. Yo, we was doing the thing, man. And I'm going to get into this too, but I was watching simultaneously watching the Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles game. When the Cowboys was at half 20-10, Philly pulled Jalen Hurts. Like, they ain't going to lose. Might as well go ahead and pull them. Yeah, boy, how does that 2C taste, Cowboys Nation? I love it. I love every second of it. One touch. Okay. Let's see. T.Y. Yeah, that's what we all wanted to see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we all needed to see, you know. Going on the road, like I said, I don't care who it was against. A divisional opponent is just as tricky as, you know, an 11-3 team, you know. So, because they know your tendencies. So going in there, it was a toss-up. And at first, I'm like, oh, boy, what's going on? What's going on? And then we got it to where they tied it up, and I didn't get worried. I'm like, it's early in the game, but, you know, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up a little bit, but then we just pulled away from them, and the rest is history. We are NFC East champions. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Carlito Cash, excuse me. I appreciate that. He says, congratulations on the 5K. Ladies and gentlemen, it's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I bring the content. I bring the raw and uncut, but it is you guys that come here, that show support, that show love, that, you know, not only for me, but most importantly, the Dallas Cowboys. And I couldn't be more humbled. I couldn't be more blessed for you guys coming. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We hit our goal. Now y'all know we got a bigger one. We always shoot. We always break through those glass ceilings, and now we're going to go for 10. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. Lawrence is in the building. What's going on? Luna Love is in the building. Bianca, hey. All right. All right, now I'm going to have to let me get to my Leon in the building. Okay. Rockin' Grimy. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? I'm seeing a lot more, you know, more regulars. D'Angelo Brown in the building. What's going on with you, homie? All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get into my little spiel real quick. And I ain't going to, I got to pat myself on the back, Cowboys Nation, because it was after the Buffalo Bills game. After the Buffalo Bills game, we got dog walked, you know, up in Buffalo, and I was looking at the schedule, and I was seeing, you know, strength of schedule and all the tiebreakers and everything, and what could be heading down, you know, the regular season. And I found a little loophole. Well, I found a little way that we could get the second seed, and I'm like, all right, so if we lose another game, like let's say if we lose the Dolphins game and the Eagles lose another game, and then we went out, we're all good. And I said that to y'all in the live, So if you wasn't rocking with me at that point in time, I just want to go ahead and do a little flashback for y'all. If you wasn't rocking with me before that live, here's what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play the clip. If Dallas loses to Miami, who's an AFC team, and then wins out, and Philly drops any other game, Dallas wins the NFC East. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, I know there was a lot of Cowboys Nation that was bummed out that we lost at Buffalo and then we lost at Miami, but I was sitting back like, y'all don't have to be bummed. I didn't know that the Philadelphia Eagles would lose to the Arizona Cardinals. Don't get it twisted, but I had a feeling that they were going to lose one of the two of the New York Giants games. But to our surprise, the Cardinals got them. And at that point, after losing to the Dolphins and, the Cardinals got them, I'm like, we're good. We're good. The only thing that we have to do now is win out. And, I knew the way we were playing with the Lions, I knew that we were going to get the Lions, but all those stupid calls and everything kind of hindered the game a little bit. But we walked out with the dub, and now with this one, we walk out with the dub. And I swear. So right now, we're gonna talk about the offense. The offensive line. Can I get Can I get a standing ovation for this offensive line? The offensive line kept Dak Prescott clean the entire night. The Commanders, you know how many sacks they had? They recorded a whopping 0 sacks on Dak Prescott. The defense held Brian Robinson Jr. to 9 carries for 25 yards. This team showed up tonight. They showed up. Even when there was like unforeseen mistakes or issues, the blocked field goal, stuff that put them, in scoring position, we pulled it together. We got the stops and takeaways that were needed to secure the win. Both sides of the ball, offense and defense, won in the trenches. And it's super great to see. But y'all know, Dak Prescott, man, Dak Prescott did his thing. And I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed if he doesn't win the MVP because working on this video with Lunar Love, I am more and more starting to see why Dak Prescott should be the MVP of the league. But he continued to add to that MVP resume. He went 31 for 36, and he had 279 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, that one that was batted at the line, a QBR of 86.1, and a passer rating of 124.4. That boy balled out. He balled out. And, Tony Pollard, he really wasn't no slouch either. Had 17 carries for 70 yards and a touchdown. I was looking forward to him having 100 yards, but the way he was gashing them at a good, 4.5 yards a clip. So he was doing pretty good if they would have continued to hand him the rock. Like with Zeke, he got 20 or more carries. Pollard is lucky if he gets 17. But they also incorporated Rico Dowdle with 9 carries for 46 yards. We had a great showing from a number of receivers today. CeeDee Lamb, Feed the Lamb, 13 receptions for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jake Ferguson, 6 receptions for 69 yards. Even Rico Dowdle got some action on the receiving end. Pause. 54 yards. And Brandon Cooks, he was 6 for 39, 6 receptions for 39 yards. and a touchdown. Get this off my screen. All right. Even Jalen Tolbert got in on the action, Cowboys Nation. He got himself a tub. They targeted Michael Gallup twice, and he wasn't able to get the passes on each one of them. But we got people to step up, you know? Man, like I said, other than the tipped interception and blocked and missed field goals, this is a perfect game by the offense. You know what I'm saying? It was a perfect game by the offense. But y'all know how I do before I go into the defense. I got to come see what y'all talking about up in the chats. I got to see what y'all talking about. All right, let's see. Oh, we got a $5 super chat already. All right. Anthony from Facebook. What's up, man? Wish I could do more to help you, bro. My situation is screwed up. And God bless. How about them Cowboys? Yo, Anthony, I truly appreciate what you're doing, man. And I see the fight that you're going through. I wish I could do something to help you, but bro, it's hard times over here as well. I send my love, I send my prayers, I send everything that I possibly can for your situation, man. It's foul, but I pray to God that you can land on your feet, homie. I appreciate everything you're doing, and bro, I appreciate you sending me the bread. I do. Yo, get yourself up there, get yourself going so you can come up on this Angry Cowboys fan and tell your triumph, your story. You know what I'm saying? So I truly appreciate you, man. Appreciate you on Facebook. Appreciate you on here. Appreciate you being part of the ACF family, my dude. For real, for real. Ah, man, I could get on a soapbox about that, man, because it's cruel. Some people can be cruel. But with that being said, man, I wish you nothing but the best, my dude. All right, let's see. Dak should be MVP. Allen has oh no, he has 2 interceptions already. Hey, Nisi, what's going on with you? Keith in the building. Here we go. I see. I can't even do it right. Here we go. I gotta let the man himself do it. Willie T in the building. What's going on, Cowboys Nation? Randy Jackson. Yes, that rolls off the tongue, don't it? Dallas Cowboys, NFC East champion. Now it needs to be Dallas Cowboys, NFC champions. That's what we need to work on next, Cowboys Nation. And the ones that we faced in the first round, I remember saying this also, that the Green Bay Packers were going to find their way into the playoffs. And guess what? That's the first team that we face on Wild Card Week. Well, I tell you, if I could get the lottery tickets, if I could get the lottery numbers correct, boy, we'd be rich up in here. Well, we would. Yes, ma'am. All right. Dak is on a roll. Yes, he definitely is. Definitely on a roll. Bro, I knew Tyrod Taylor was going to outplay Hurts. The Giants would have won last game if he started the game. Ooh, yeah. He was looking pretty good out there. When I watched the highlights of that game, and he was looking pretty good. Like, man, where was this in the first game? But you're right, they didn't start him. It was so nice to see Bland get that interception. Yes, it was. It was very nice for Bland to get that interception. Unfortunately, one of our soldiers went down, and from what I understand, I hear that it's a shoulder situation. Well, that's what they were saying on the broadcast, but they got to look more into it. All prayers up to, Stephon Gilmore. Let's pray for Gilly Rock to get well so that he could participate in this first game that we gotta handle at home. Yeah, DaRon Bland, grown man Bland got an interception. Yeah, DP for life, Dak Prescott for life, and Dallas Cowboys for life. Yeah, I hope to see Dak Prescott remain a Dallas Cowboy. There's a few people that I hope will remain a Dallas Cowboy for their entire career. One's definitely Dak Prescott, and the other one is DeMarcus Lawrence. I want that man to just stay with the Dallas Cowboys, finish his tenure with the Dallas Cowboys, and retire a Cowboy. Like that's one thing I would love to see. I mean, I thought that same way for Zeke as well, but you see what happened to Zeke. And I know one of the homies, the sports junkie, he did a video, saying pretty much Zeke's over in New England watching the Cowboys succeed and get the bag while he's just sitting there like, dang, man, I could have been a part of this. And I put this in the last video that I did about, Jerry Jones. If you hadn't saw that video, after the live, go hit it up. But Jerry Jones and them didn't even offer this man a deal. How can you do that? Like your bell cow. You just imagine Zeke being on the team, even though he getting 2.5 yards a carry, Pollard was able to pop open while he was on the team, man. That's one thing, just like the Amari Cooper thing, that I probably won't ever get over. But needless to say, we are doing good. We are on our way to the playoffs with home field advantage for 2 out of the 3 games. All we got to do is come in and play Cowboy football. Cowboy football the way we know we can. And at the first quarter, we were getting along. We were getting along. We actually chose to defer, so Washington got the ball, and defense showed up on that drive. But it took us a little bit as an offense to get together, but when we got together, we did magic. That's what I'm saying. Oh, man. All right. Edward, how about them Cowboys? Good evening, brother. NFC East champions. Yes. Oh, man, gotta love it. Oh, I gotta love it. Yes. After Buffalo, it felt like it was impossible. After Miami, it felt impossible. But we got just enough help to control it and own it. Yeah, that was one thing that I said in that live. I was like, because somebody asked me during the live, should we sit starters, during the Lions game? And I'm like, no, you don't want to sit. You don't want to sit anybody for the Lions game. Especially if we lose this game against the Dolphins, you don't want to sit nobody. So we could lose with the Dolphins and still win out and have a chance at the NFC East Championship. I'm so glad that I wish we would have secured it way before now, but I'm so glad the chips fell the way they did. And Philly looked bad out there tonight. Philly looked bad out there. And if the New York Giants can get at Philly like that, because Jalen Hurts played for a half. He played pretty much for a half. If the New York Giants can get after Philly like that, don't you think the Tampa Bay Bucks can do the same? I mean, let's keep it a buck. Will they be one and done in the playoffs? Because if they are, if they lose, I'd have to look at how it went. And I ain't got it up on my screen right now. Darn it. Let's see if I can pull it up on my screen. Let's see. Y'all just bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Y'all probably won't see it, but I'll have it right in front of me just to look at it. All right, yeah, so the 1 seed, the 49ers, 2 seed, Cowboys, 3 seed, Lions, 4th seed, Buccaneers, 5th seed, Eagles, 6th seed, Rams, 7th seed, Packers. So we play the Packers. Boom. If we were, we play Packers. Let's say the Lions win, then Lions win. So they would play 1 and we play the Lions. I'm trying to think of a scenario where we would face the Buccaneers, the Buccaneers coming into Jerry's world. But right now it's the Packers and probably what looks to be the Lions. But I have a feeling that the Los Angeles Rams are going to upset the Lions. And if the Rams upset the Lions, then they have to go play the 49ers, and we play the Eagles. Oh no, are the Bucks? There's where it comes into play when we play the Bucks. If there is the upset. Uh, boy, this is shaping up to be something special, Cowboys Nation. This is shaping up to be something special, and I'm definitely going to be here with you guys going live, talking about what's going on in the playoffs, even if the inevitable comes, but we ain't going to talk anything into existence. We're going to knock on wood with that. But let's go ahead and look at some more of these real quick. The O-line today, primo. Yes, they were primo. Beautiful O-line play. They allowed 0 sacks. 0 sacks. And you didn't even have Tyron Smith or Zach Martin in the game, guys. You didn't have them in the game. They didn't play. Or did Tyron? I don't think Tyron Smith played. No, I don't think he did. But I'll look at the replay and make sure. But I know Zach Martin was out. He was out due to illness. But, all right, D'Angelo Brown said Rico did a good job. Yes, yeah, Rico held it down. You held it down for AC Reynolds, Rico. Yeah. All right. Anthony, all love, my brother. All I need is your prayers, man. Love. You got them, brother. You got them. You got my prayers, man. For real. All right. Hey, what's going on, Sugar Daddy? What's going on? How you feeling about this win? How you feeling about being NFC East champions? Because that's what we are right now. You can go to your favorite Philly fan and be like, thank you. Truly appreciate you wetting the bed so we could take that NFC right from under you. Like, let me get that. Let me go ahead and get that. Oh, boy. It says, let's go Cowgirls. LOL. Just mess with you. Killian, let me find out. You ain't gonna be on that. But nah, Killian is our resident Philadelphia Eagles fan that that comes in here and keeps it real, that gives us raw and uncut. He doesn't come in here and hate like all the other Eagles fans. He gives us raw and uncut. But he is joking with us. But see, he said Eagles got cooked yet again. He'll keep it real with us. So I appreciate you, Killian. I appreciate you on that. Right. Willie T. Giants enjoyed Eagles wings. Yeah. They had some barbecue Eagles wings today. I'm so glad that they walked off into the sunset with that win. And for a second, I'm gonna get to that. Let me get back to my spiel real quick, then I'll get back to the chat. Y'all know how we do. All right, let's see. On the defensive side of the ball, that's what we're gonna talk about. They came to play. They came with intensity. They came with grit. They came with that hunger to win the division because they know how home field advantage is so important to us. They know it's important, so they came out with the will to win. First and foremost, like I said, I got to send prayers out to Stephon Gilmore. Man, I looked at the play, but I'm like, okay, how did he get injured? But then when he got up, he was holding that shoulder. I'm like, oh, man, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's not a rotator cuff issue. But y'all know, I'll keep y'all posted. Micah Parsons, 8 tonight. He didn't have multiple sacks. He recorded 1 sack and 1 tackle for loss, but he was in there pressuring. He was in there stopping the run. They had him at edge rusher. Then they had him at off ball. They were listening to some content creators like, yo, play him off ball a little bit. So Dan Quinn did that, and since then, we have been holding we've been holding offense's run game. We have. Dorrance Armstrong recorded a sack and a tackle for loss. Sam Williams got a half a sack. Dante Fowler got a sack and a half. Boy. And not to mention grown man Bland and Donovan Wilson adding to the interception counts. It just looked good. The special teams even had a block punt setting Dak and the offense up in excellent field position. The defense held their running game to only 50 total yards. Not 50 from the running back. 50 total rushing yards amongst everyone on the Commanders. The defense held the passing offense to 153 yards passing, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks. Another complete all-around game from all phases of the game, the offense, defense, and special teams. Carlito Cash, I believe you said that earlier. Yes, it was an overall complete game from the Dallas Cowboys. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. Victory Sunday afternoon, Sunday night into Victory Monday. Enjoy it. Because Wild Card Weekend comes super quick, and we have to change gears from celebrating this victory in the NFC East Championship to playoff football. And we host the Green Bay Packers. Not a team that we're familiar with, but a team that Mike McCarthy knows very, very well. So, like I said, we can definitely enjoy this win tonight and tomorrow. But it's on the Green Bay after that. And I don't mean physical because we have the home game. I'm just saying it's on mentally on the Green Bay. But let's keep it a buck, though. Let's keep it real. Washington would have been stupid to throw away a second overall pick in the draft. I don't know. Watching this game, I thought that they came out with a purpose to look intimidating at first, to throw these end arounds and these screen passes and bubble passes. They came out at first looking intimidating. And then they started to get sloppy toward the end of the half and then stopped caring toward the end of the game. Nevertheless, we got the win. We're headed to the playoffs with the number 2 seed, and they get their number 2 draft pick. Everybody wins in this scenario. But did any of y'all catch the Philadelphia Eagles game? What did y'all feel about the Philadelphia Eagles loss to the New York Giants? When I got a feeling because as I was watching the New York game, I had them on both simultaneously, and I was looking over at the New York game, and they had saw that like they had the scores of each games in the corners of both games. With the Philadelphia Eagles game, they had the Cowboys score and vice versa. And I'm looking at the New York game, and I see at halftime the Cowboys 20, Washington 10, and I saw Jalen Hurts in the game. Then all of a sudden they went to commercial and they came back. He was gone. I was like, oh, they snatched him. They snatched him because they knew Dallas wasn't going to lose this game. Being up 20-10, the Cowboys ain't going to lose this game. So they snatched up Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown got hurt during the game. I don't know what's going on with that, but he got hurt and he fumbled the ball during the play he got hurt. So I'm wondering if he's okay. Prayers up for A.J. Brown. For real. I don't like to see nobody get injured. I don't care what team he's on. Prayers up for A.J. Brown. But I wonder if he's going to be available for Wild Card Weekend. I wonder if he's going to be available, for the divisional round if they make it that far. Because I'm going to hold back any type of harsh criticism, anything like that. I'm going to hold it back. I'm not going to, let's say the Eagles get eliminated in the wild card round and the Cowboys win and go into the divisional. I'm going to hold it back. I ain't going to say nothing because I'm a firm believer. When you make fun of the team that lost, just hammer on them, you're going to lose that next week. So I'm just going, I'm on bad back. Bam. I ain't going to make fun or anything. We make it to the NFC Championship, then I'll make fun. Win or lose, then I'll make fun. But in the wild card and divisional, I'm going to keep that to myself. But, oh, man. Shoot. Do you think Philly's going to be a one-and-done team? I saw that sentence, and I just can't stop laughing. But anyway, do you think Philly's going to be a one-and-done team? Y'all let me know in the comment section. But what do y'all think Shady McCoy is going to say about the Philadelphia Eagles' loss and the Dallas Cowboys capturing the NFC East Championship. I remember one of the episodes, he was like, the best team in the league. You remember that eagle that he had on set? Where that eagle at? Where that eagle at? Oh, man, I can't wait to see what the talking heads got to say tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm going to be up bright and early, just sitting at the computer like, yep, go ahead, get up. Come on. What y'all got to say? And I know Bruce are going to come on here and like, man, they were a tomato can. You know, they were supposed to do that. They were supposed to go into Washington and do that. We weren't supposed to be the number 2 seed, Cowboys Nation. Don't let any of these talking heads fool you. They didn't have us as the number 2 seed. They were always hoping that the Dallas Cowboys slipped up and the Philadelphia Eagles were able to take it away from them. They were hoping that the Philadelphia Eagles broke that little trend that there's been no repeat NFC champion since 2001 or something like that. They were trying to, get that. No. With their sloppy play and us being opportunistic, we got the title. Now, what do we do with it? That's the real question. And that's what every talking head is looking to see, Cowboys Nation. What do the Cowboys do with this second seed that we have been gifted? Now they're talking about Mike McCarthy being fired if we don't get past the wild card round. So what we need to do is just go in there, play smash mouth football with no matter who we got to play against. One thing that I need Micah Parsons to do is just stop being over-aggressive, rushing the quarterback. Because it happened a couple times in this game, being super over-progressive, and then they boot out of the pocket, and he's lost. He's running them down, I need him to just dial it back a little bit. When they try to roll out of the pocket, you right there to meet and greet them. You'll get your sack. And if you don't get your sack, somebody else will. You are a dog. You are a lion, but best believe you are a part of a pack of lions, Micah. So when you don't eat, they will. But anyhow, y'all know how I do. Before I wrap these things up, I got to go to the chat, see what's up with everybody, see who rocking with your boy. Yo, Big Benny, what's going on with you? Oh, we got a $5 super chat. All right, we just got a super chat for the super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, David Gonzalez, I truly appreciate you for that super chat. I appreciate you rocking with your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, being an Angry Cowboys Fan, family member, and most importantly, being DC for life. That's what's important, ladies and gentlemen, that you represent the Dallas Cowboys with class, with pride, with dignity. I be seeing y'all up in everybody else's lives and everything. I see how y'all represent Dallas Cowboys, and I love every second of it. That's why when I go in there, I go into a Law Nation video and everything. I see y'all in the live. Like, yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? Yes, represent that star with pride all the damn time. Hey, Nisi. Yeah, Hoffman and Bass played well on offense. Yes, they did. And it was so refreshing to see because in a must-win, in a much-needed game like this, Mike McCarthy and them were confident enough in those guys to sit a couple of our starters down so they can have a breather before the real action begins. I mean, don't get it twisted. This was a playoff game for us. We needed it that bad. This was a playoff game for us. And we got it done, Cowboys Nation. We got it done. We got the dub, and it feels good. Take it easy on the Eagles fans, y'all. Take it easy on them because they limping in the playoffs. And, yo, for real, though, I said on my live, I feel for Mike Tomlin. I don't think he's going to make the playoffs. I was wrong there. They got into the playoffs. The Pittsburgh Steelers got into the AFC playoffs. And I'm so super duper happy for him. I'm happy for Mike Tomlin. I truly am. Not only do you have your winning record, you are in the playoffs. I mean, you do play the Miami Dolphins. Who knows what'll happen? But you're at the dance. How you gonna dance? Boy, I swear, man. Today really just made me smile, ladies and gentlemen. Today made me smile on all fronts, And I can't wait for playoff football. I can't wait to sit here and talk playoff football with y'all. It's going down. Yes. All right. Edward, how about Jordan Lewis finally stepping his game up over the last 3 games? He's getting hit he's getting hit at the right time. He is. He's hitting at the right time. He really is. Like, there were questions. There were questions that I had. I was quick to say, during the offseason, we need to keep Gilly Rock and just get rid of Jordan Lewis. And since that time, that man has stepped up. He is playing the position. He's getting picks and stuff, and it's looking good. Like tonight, he got hit, and you could visibly see that he was hurting, but he was like, nah, let me man up. I'm good. And he stayed out on the field. Like, okay, Jordan Lewis. He trying to stake his claim. He trying to stake his claim in that position, and he's making it truly interesting for the offseason. I'll tell you that, making it really interesting. All right, let's see. Yeah, CD Lamb also should be a Cowboy for life. Okay, Angel, yeah. I see that. I see CD Lamb donning 88. I see him finishing his career. That'd be super dope. Keep CD Lamb. And even when the time comes, when CD Lamb gets up there and older in age and he has to, go from the wide receiver 1 position to the 2 position, and you get another one in there, you got a dangerous wide receiver core. Dangerous. Yeah, so I hope the Lamb stays home. I hope the Lamb stays with the Star, for real. Because CD Lamb about to come up with that payday, and they going to have to pay that man. For real. They're going to have to pay him. They're going to have to pay Michael Parsons. I was having a conversation with one of the Angry Cowboys fan family members, and they were saying that, they think that Kevontae Turpin was going to be expensive, as well as DeMarcus Lawrence. And I'm like, well, DeMarcus Lawrence is a company man. He sacrifices, contract extensions in order to stay with the team. And Kevontae Turpin, that man, he just happy to be here. For real. I think Turpin is happy to be here. So I think you could get Turpin on the cheap. All right, Edward says Philly is one and done, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Philly is one and done. Prince Jackson, thank you for the super chat. Truly appreciate it. $5 super chat. All right. Said we can run the ball. I'll say it again. If we get 80-plus rushing yards, we can beat any team. Yeah, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Prince. If we can contribute to the run, if the run can open up, that opens so many more doors for them to have to respect the run as well as the pass. That opens up the play action. And the Cowboys, they are on point with the play action. Dak is on point when he's moving that pocket around. So if we can get the running game going, oh, man, the Cowboys will be a force to be reckoned with. There ain't going to be nobody that can hang. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens have a good defense. And here I am looking toward the Super Bowl. Let me stop. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and stop. One game at a time. The Green Bay Packers are who we face next. And the Green Bay Packers should be getting all of our undivided attention. It's your turn now, Duke. We ain't thinking about the divisional round. We ain't thinking about the NFC Championship. We thinking about wild card weekend and what we can do to stop Jordan Love and the young Green Bay Packers team. And honestly, I feel that that's going to play in our advantage, Cowboys Nation. Bringing such a young, inexperienced quarterback into such bright lights of the playoffs. His first year as being that team's quarterback, now he's in the big boy lights of the playoffs. He's in the big boy lights of AT&T Stadium. He's under the pressure of, 16-0 at home past 2 years. Man, it's going down, y'all. It's going down. Oh, man. playoff football is where it's at. There's nothing better. I mean, I know people love the NBA. Like my brother is an NBA fan more than an NFL fan, but the NBA finals ain't got nothing on the NFL playoffs. Let's keep it a oh man. Shady will hurt tomorrow. What's going on, Joseph? All right. Terry Washington in the building. I'm ready for the Packers. Yeah, man. Like I said, they're going to be celebrating, get the champagne bottles out. We won the NFC East. But I tell you, Tuesday, they are cheesehead ready, getting prepared for the Packers. And I think it's going to be, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. And I feel it'll be close until the third quarter. And then the third quarter, that's when the training wheels come off, and that's when the Cowboys pull off. Lord, please let that happen. Oh, man. Yeah, but I thank you again, guys, Prince Jackson and David Gonzalez, for the super chats. Truly appreciate you guys being a part of what we do here, supporting the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and the podcast. I'm going to have to get on the podcast and talk about what transpired in the NFL this past Sunday and Saturday. Yeah. And Big Hank coming back to stop Big Hank coming back to stop the run. Yeah. Yes, he was in the game today. Hankins. Such an anchor for that defensive line, that run stopping. He is such an anchor, and it's good to have him back. I'm glad that he was back. Honestly, me personally, I would have sat him more just to get him more healthier for the playoffs. We had guys in there to take care of business and everything. Like I said, we shut their running game down. And Washington is known for passing. Even if their running game is hitting, they're still known for passing. So, like, Jonathan Hankins, I would have preserved him more for the playoffs. But, hey, they put him in. They got him reps. They got him playing. And he looked good. So, we can't complain. What other quarterback would you start over Dak, honestly speaking? Dak is doing the thing. Dak is doing his thing this year. And if anybody can come from this year saying that he's not elite, you're just being biased. You just don't want to say it. You're holding out kind of like a Shady McCoy or a Stephen A. Smith. You don't want to give credit where credit is due. Like, this man deserves all the praise that he's getting, that he has got. And just because there was a 2-game, little slide, and in Miami, he set the Cowboys up to win, but the defense just couldn't get the stop. Like, so it's really one game that he had a bad game. So why, with one game having a bad game, you just took him out of the MVP race altogether? No. With this win and the win against the Lions, Dak Prescott should be at the top, if not 1 or 2 in this race. Lamar Jackson didn't play. He didn't play today. So today's game don't count. Or what? Is the voters going to say, well, the last week of the season doesn't count? No. Dak did his thing again today. So you better put that into his resume. Real. Oh. What's going on with Josh? Oh, let me see. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. I got to see what's going on with Josh Allen. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, it's 14-7. Dolphins are winning right now. There's from Google, it says 14 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. So, damn it. Well, it doesn't matter. I was hoping that the Cardinals beat the Seahawks, and they didn't, even though the Cardinals had the ball, like, in field goal position. I'm going to have to look at the highlights of that game to see what the hell happened, see how they fumbled that bag. All right, let's see. Cheeseheads. These Dak versus Lamar MVP debates can finally end. Just let both quarterbacks be great. Tricks, yeah, yeah. And I believe one thing that happened with the Dolphins game that kind of relieved me was the fact that they said, okay, we can stop talking about Dak as MVP. Okay, boom. Now that's out of the air. Now the team and Dak can just go into the Lions game with a clear head, no overhang of MVP talk, and just ball out. And that's what he did. And then he came into this game and just balled out. Now let's have the conversation. Because I'll be damned if you got Patrick Mahomes on this list. If you got Patrick Mahomes on this MVP list and you ain't got Dak Prescott in front of that man, you're biased. Something is biased. But, all right, Adrian, the talking heads will say that he has to get past the divisional round to be called elite. Oh, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. And I hope and I pray that we make it past the divisional round. We go to the NFC Championship. I want to see what they got to say then. I want to see what they got to say then. I don't want it to be, oh, well, they have to win the NFC Championship. Like, nah, that ain't what you said. Now you're visibly moving the goalposts. We see you moving the goalposts. So if and when the Cowboys make it to the NFC Championship, I want to see what they got to say. Like I said, I already talked to my man about renting the hall out. If the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, I am going to have a Super Bowl party. Yes, it's gonna be live. Gonna have the music going. Gonna have the game going. It's gonna be live. Cheetos all around. Everybody gotta have Cheeto dust on their lips in there. But anyway. Allen thrown 2 picks in the end zone. Jeez, crow, Dusty. Yo, Dusty Rose. Throwing 2 picks. Oh, but, Dan Orlovsky, like y'all was saying, Dan Orlovsky going to have him. He should be the MVP. He came back after throwing 2 picks. He should be. No. Stop trying to have arguments and rebuttals for your dude. Like, Dan Orlovsky, he is on actual local Buffalo Bills, talk shows. It ain't just something that he does for ESPN or anything. He goes on other things and supports the Bills and Josh Allen and stuff like that. Bro, I don't want to hear that shit. Not now. If you ain't got nothing good to say about Dak Prescott, you better put some duct tape over your mouth. That man did his thing. Oh, man. Martavius said they move the goalposts every week. Yeah, they do. But what happens? What happens when you can't move the goalposts any further? What happens if a Dallas Cowboy team with the second seed in the playoffs wins 2 playoff games, makes it to the NFC Championship, and wins an away game at Levi Stadium? What then? Man. All right, Anthony says, Dano is an idiot. And coming from a guy who's run out of the end zone and doesn't even know it. Yeah. He can't hit the broadside of a barn with a pass. And I wonder about that as well, because I'm like, man, this dude was just not good at all. Like, how can he even point out what an elite quarterback is? Like, how would he know? But that's like saying, how do I know? Because I've never played the quarterback position. I've tried in practice and everything. That shit is hard, y'all. I'm sorry. Pardon my French, but that is hard. Quarterback position is one of the hardest positions in sports. Like, not only do you have to remember every play, you got to remember how far the person runs out, what hash mark he has to run to before you release the ball, because it's always a throw in anticipation for him to be somewhere. The quarterback position is crazy. And the fact that people can just sit there and talk about, like, Dak is ass. People do that. It's like, bro, you never played the position of quarterback. You don't know what it takes to be, A, quarterback, and B, the quarterback of the most polarizing team in all of sports. For real. Anyhow, I got on my soapbox real quick. All right, John says not sure the 49ers even get there or not. Ooh, see, that's what I said in my live the other day. I said I see two upsets. I see two upsets, and those upsets being one, they're involving the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams will upset the Detroit Lions in their house, at home. They're going to upset them. Then they're going to go to Levi Stadium and upset the 49ers. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling. We're going to end up playing Philly in Dallas, and we're going to do what we do to Philly in Dallas. And it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams at the Dallas Cowboys, at AT&T Stadium, at Jerry's World. Could you imagine the NFC Championship in Dallas-Fort Worth, in Arlington, Texas? Boy, it'll be huge. It'll be huge for Dallas, boy. It'll be huge for that city. Oh, my goodness. And you know every cowboy in America, around the globe, in Canada, the UK, are all going to be waving that towel and saying DC for life. And I ain't going to be in Dallas, but I'm going to be here every single second of it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, Rams coming to Dallas for the NFC Championship. Dusty Rose, you're absolutely right, and I got that feeling. I truly do. But on some realness, I thank each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live, for coming on, hopping with your boy, and just talking about this Dallas Cowboys team and the love that we have for them, because ain't nothing like a Dallas Cowboy fan. I love being a part of the Dallas Cowboy fan base, Cowboys Nation. We rock. And I mean, I'm not sniffing my own farts here, but Cowboys Nation rocks. Don't let nobody else tell you different. For real. We are the best fan base out there, hands down. Adrian, what's going on? Just one burn. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to do that when I get off here. Gil, what's going on? Cry, Eagles, cry. Like I said, Gil, DC for life. Like I said, I'm gonna take it light. I'm gonna take it light on Philly. But rest assured, if they get eliminated, if they're one and done, and we move on to the divisional round, I'm gonna keep it quiet. But then if we move on to the NFC Championship game, I'm gonna clown the hell out of Philadelphia. Oh, I'm gonna clown them. Especially the week, like if we have to play in the divisional and they don't, like, I'm gonna put that thing up, marked safe from hearing "Fly Eagles Fly." Shoot. Yeah, we are. We're the most loyal fan base. I mean, a lot of people will say, Raider Nation and things like that, Bills Mafia, but man, Dallas Cowboy fans, something to behold, man. I swear, y'all ever notice, you may be a motorcycle rider yourself, but you ever notice driving down the road, you see a convoy of motorcycles coming on each side, and when they get close to each other, they stick their hand out, just to say, like, what's up? That's how it is being a Dallas Cowboy fan. You can go anywhere in the United States, and somebody is going to lean over to you and be like, if you got a Cowboys hat on or whatever, somebody's going to lean over to you and be like, how about them Cowboys? Or, hey, what you think our Cowboys going to do this year? Stuff like that. I went down to King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. That's right outside of Philly. And I still had people see my Cowboys hat. Yo, how about them Cowboys? Man, I love Cowboys Nation. I love you guys. But for real, I am going to have to get off here. So let me go ahead and see a couple more of these chats real quick. Cry, Eagles, cry. All right, let's see. Love and the Green Bay. Get out my. Dang, things keep popping up on my screen. Love and the Green Bay Packers are on a roll. They're going to be ready for us. We have to be ready. Yes, we have to do our homework. And I believe, even though the coaching has changed, the philosophy is still the same in Green Bay, even when they had Mike McCarthy. So Mike McCarthy may know a little bit on how they move. And I don't know if I can't remember correctly, but was Matt LaFleur in the building when Mike McCarthy was there? You know, did he learn from Mike McCarthy? I can't remember. I'm going to have to do my homework on that. And I'll actually have that information whenever I do my preview or whenever we go live and talk about the Green Bay game, the Green Bay playoff game. But it's a young team, and y'all know what with young teams is inexperience. You know, inexperience to the big lights. They're on a roll right now, but as you can see, you go back and look at their scheduling. They'll be on a roll, then trip themselves. Be on a roll, then trip themselves. A couple games, then trip themselves, and then be on a roll again. So hopefully when they come to AT&T Stadium, it's the day that they trip again. And we can be sitting Dak in the fourth quarter because it's 38-10. Oh, man. I'm not trying to have none of those games where it's like, oh, and this field goal from Brandon Aubrey will win the game. Nope. I want to have this field goal from Brandon Aubrey will make it a 23-point lead. Oh, man. Tony Miller, Sports Talk, what's going on with you? Dak should be MVP. Yes, Dak should be. And with the help of Lunar Love, we're going to be bringing a video that solidifies that. Because Lunar Love gave me this beautiful idea in an email and fleshed it out, stats and everything. Got to give you love for that, Lunar Love. But we're going to be coming out with an MVP edition of the Angry Cowboys Fan. So make sure, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know, join the rest of us Angry Cowboys fans as we represent the Dallas Cowboys through the 2023 playoffs and beyond, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Dusty said they should be proud Green Bay got this far. I told you. Back when before we played Seattle, I said, y'all watch out. The Green Bay Packers are going to win, and they're going to make it into the playoffs. Choctaw, what's going on, man? What's going on with you? But I told you they were going to make it to the playoffs. There was a couple of my friends on social media, on Facebook, they were saying, nah, the Seahawks got this. The Green Bay Packers ain't going to make it. We played the Green Bay Packers wild card weekend. They made it. Yeah. Anthony, you're right. Y'all, if y'all are on Facebook, y'all want to venture over to Facebook, y'all can look it up. The Angry Cowboys Fan on Facebook. Go over there, follow your boy, and, you know, we can chat. Hit me up in the DMs, but like I said, make it appropriate, and I'm there. You know, I am on the other end of the DMs. It's not automated. It's not somebody checking my DMs for me. It's me. So, if you want to chat, if you want to holler, if you got video ideas or whatever, come on over to the Angry Cowboys Fan Facebook page and hit me up in the DMs, and I'll get back to you. For real. Yeah. But with that being said, Cowboys Nation, Angry Cowboys fans around the world, I truly appreciate you guys, but I got to get off here. It's been a privilege. It's been a privilege to come holler at y'all on Victory Sunday and coming up on Victory Monday. Yes, with that being said, this is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Y'all have a blessed night, a wonderful night, and I'll holler at y'all again. Peace.